Hello everyone, this is Hamza Javed again with a new video. Sorry for the delay. Now, the topic for today is that you receive so many presentations these days, whether we are invited to a workshop, a seminar, or either we are actually giving presentations ourselves. And which most of the application that people use, Microsoft PowerPoint. It's an amazing application. I've been using it for over a decade now, more than 2 decades actually, using it for learning, using it for my own giving workshops and presentations and stuff like that. However, I come to realization that audience engagement has becoming more and more important, significant, because after 20 minutes, 90 minutes spam, audience get bored very quickly. Yeah, so we have to actually do so many activities, interactive things that can engage or can actually extend that period of time. So I've actually recently came to know about an application, which is very old application. Let me let you tell you this, but I came to know about this application that can actually help us uh, in interacting more with the audience. This is Mentimeter, and luckily, uh, our college actually subscribed to it, so we can access the premium version of it. So we can do so many things on it. So I'm going to cover a few bits of Mentimeter, but it gives an opportunity for all whoever watches this video that experiment with it. Even if you don't have the premium version, you can actually still experiment with it. Okay, yes, it will have limitations to it, but why not to practice it, test it, and if it works for you, good and great. Do share your comments after the demos, after you practicing it as well with me. All right, so I'll open up my browser. I'll share my browser again, and I will show you how I will access it. Okay, so very quickly, I'll share my screen, my browser here. Okay, so I'm at basically Microsoft Edge. I'm using it, and somehow by default it comes to the Microsoft news and everything. So we are going to write Mentimeter. So, oh, sorry, it's somewhere else actually going to. Yeah. So Mentimeter. So this is the logo, Mentimeter, blue and few other red and pink color. So it says Mentimeter interactive presentation software. So you can actually create presentation. The whole slideshow can be created here as well. Let's just blow this a bit. So you can actually create a whole PowerPoint slides here. You don't need to actually go into Microsoft, create first, and then do use this. No, you can create slides here as well. So it's a whole deck kind of a thing. Yes, it has prices as well. So what will you ask your audience? Because it's interaction, so you can do so many things here. You know, go from presentation to conversation that you can have through your app. Uh, it says get started, just create slides, interact and analyze. Analysis. So this tool can actually give analysis instantly. So for example, we have Microsoft Forms, we have Google Forms. We can use for quizzes, we can use for polls, we can use it for surveys. Just imagine this one tool with the same slide deck, you can do all three together in a single go. We can use it in the classrooms, we can use in the office environment, we can engage with the whole organization using Mentimeter. It has lots of resources. It has courses as well that one can do. Menti Academy is there that one can do. So let's jump into directly. So I have the premium version, so I can use my organization account. I'm going to do it now. You all people from my organization, they know that. So what we're going to do is I'm going to just demo a few things, and then I will leave it to you to experiment yourselves later on. So as a new mentee, I'm the new mentee here, so I'll create new slides here. On the first, when I click on new mentee, this is the screen that you can see. It has start from scratch, use a template. So it has some templates that we can actually use and import slides as well. So whatever slides we already have, we can import them here. When I go to, let's say the templates, it has for different meetings, different presentations, had different templates. Team meetings, templates are different. Workshop brainstorming templates are different. Training templates are different. So you can pick and choose whatever you prefer, you like. Agile workflow, and see more categories here as well. So assessments, reflections, staff meetings, staff training. You can pick any template and then you can use it. At the moment, we'll keep it simple. All right. So I actually wanted to have a new slide. Um, Click on new slide. Let's say I'm going for multiple choice question first. So let's say you gave a small lesson to your students already, and then you wanted to ask few questions of the lesson. It could be you give a topic a discussion with the students for 15 minutes, 20 minutes. Now normally in the class we ask, do you understand this topic or not? Some students will say yes, we understand. You can ask a follow-up question, can you elaborate with another example other than the example that you gave in the class? So it will be a cold question with everyone and there will be a silence. To avoid that silence, I think so this application comes in. So over here you taught something and then you're asking. So for example, I'm teaching about critical thinking in higher education. So I ask you a question here. Uh, do you think critical thinking is important in the higher education? Okay. So I asked this question. Let's say general question. Yeah. About grammar thing, it says again, replace it, leave it that way. So we have the labels. I don't know, I have to go for the labels or additional details here. Editing, of course, over here is the font color, the font size, comments, interactive themes, templates. I'm not using those things. All right, go back. Now the best part over here is I can actually have, we support, I can have a background image of this as well. So in the background image, there is a whole gallery that we will use. Image library, go there. So we are talking about critical thinking. So it is actually taking us a few things from the internet uh, that you can actually use. Any image, background image for this question. So let's say we use this one. I'm not gonna use. So perfect. Okay, so there are options of cropping it. So let's say we use this. You see, looking nice. Okay, you can actually place it. So it's always good to actually place the uh, uh, image on the right side of the slides, not on the left side, because in English we write from the left to right. So yeah, that's fine. You can change the color, background colors, and every other things. Background image. No, I am okay with that. All right, so that's done. Now I go back to the editing part of how to add my choices here, right? So I want to add choices here. So I clicked on option one. So what is my option one? So do you think critical thinking is important in higher education? Some may say, yeah. I give them a choice. Let's say the choice is strongly agree. One can say strongly disagree. And I says maybe. All right, so there are three options that I gave. Add other options. I can add further options as well. Now you can actually circulate this, how you will share this with questions. So every mentee will have this user code. So it will actually give you a user code at the top. You share this code with the audience. They will enter this code. They will actually join at menti.com. It will ask the code. You enter the code and the questions in front of you. This is one way of doing it. You can share it with your colleagues as well. You can share it with a group of people who are in your domain as well, and they can edit. They can become owner. They can copy and duplicate this as well. So present here. Now this is one thing that interactive, but I wanted to do a few more things here. So let's say we do word cloud as well. And now in the word cloud, what I can ask questions, follow-up questions can be done. Like if you explain something like what is critical, you explain the definition of critical thinking. Now what you can do is you can ask a question. Uh, in your phone words, sorry. What's happening? What is critical thinking? Now, in the word cloud, again, students will have options in their phone to write some words, and it will create the way that it has come in front of you, like a word cloud kind of thing. It's a good activity again. You can have further, uh, you can have open-ended questions as well. So you can ask, what do you think about UK weather? It's a critical thinking question. So let's say, what do you think about UK weather? So it's an open-ended question that you can ask students and they will write and it will appear as well. So these are just three options that I just given you to ask a questions in the class. Multiple choice questions, you give them the choices and they pick one. Word cloud, just pick one word and just tell me. And kind of an open-ended question as well, because sometimes students are not or audience are not, they're shy to communicate, and especially when you have so they can type. All right, so how we present, you just click on the present button which is on the right top, and this screen will appear for you because you're in control. But on but sorry, this screen is for the audience that will appear on there, so they can join and they what do you think about UK weather? Answers are appearing there, and then you can move the next question here, because we started this with the last question, so it says that it ended actually. All right, I'm back. So for example, first question, I click on the present, this appears, then second question appears, and third question appears. Responses are there. One can analyze this as quickly as possible as well, which is again a great thing about the Menti. There are a few other things that one can actually do. Full screen as well. Open Menti again. I'm going back. What I've done. Yeah, screen. You have to juggle a bit how actually you can work out with all these things, which is good. So do experiment with this. As I said, themes are there. Templates are also there that one can use. Let's say I go, yeah, dark, light, up to you. Whatever colors you want to pick. Bar charts. It's up to you. So yeah, you can create your own slides as well with this application. So I would highly recommend try to use it. So this is a very short video that I wanted to give you about Mentimeter. Please use it, test it, and yeah, give some your comments. What you think of this application. All right, so that's me signing off, and next time I'll come up with a new video for you. Till that time, take care of yourself. Have a nice day. Okay.